Headlines today: President Trump says the new Air Force One, the Boeing 747-800 donated AUG Qatar, will soon be maxed out. During his return trip to Washington from New Jersey, Trump made the comment after reporters noticed its lack of anti-missile defenses. "It has a lot of capability, and in about a month or so they'll send it to be maxed out," the former president said, implying upgrades that could bring it closer to the older Air Force One jets. The exact nature of those upgrades isn't clear. And the timeframe cited may not be realistic. The donated jet is roughly 14 years old and went through a quick, expensive process to make it safe for presidential travel. Even after modifications, it didn't come with the full suite of defensive countermeasures built into the Boeing models that serve AST's official Air Force One. Those standard models include anti-missile systems, electromagnetic pulse hardening, mid-air refueling capability, and an onboard medical suite that can serve the commander-in-chief if needed. Trump flew the Qatar-donated plane to Turkey for the NATO summit 2 weeks ago. He overlooked, as reporters pointed out, that the new jet was missing the anti-missile shields found on the older 747-200B models. That lapse prompted an earlier New York Times story that the plane's defensive systems were incomplete, leading to a rare FBI subpoena to Times reporters, days after the story appeared. With the plane now operating as Air Force One, the former president articulated an intention to keep the fleet. During the interview, he explained he plans to bring the plane to his presidential library after leaving office, further suggesting that the draconian improvements are more symbolic than operational. The White House has yet to comment on the specific upgrades Mr. Trump mentioned nor on the practicality of a one-month window to reach a fully maxed-out status. The announcement underscores ongoing debates about the security standards for presidential aircraft. While the 4 older jets have built-in TEG runtime, the new 747-800 comes from a civilian convert and naturally requires significant upgrades. Even if the promised defense systems are installed, there is still the question of whether they will meet the same rigorous testing and readiness standards that apply to the other Air Force One fleet. In any case, the president's remarks have reignited scrutiny. You'll find the front row seats for political analysts at here, debating whether the federal government is adequately protecting the president or whether Trump's own statements cover shortfalls. It will be interesting to see how quickly the promised upgrades go through, and what impact that will have on the operational readiness of the aircraft. That's all for now. If you'd like the detail you've never heard, we'll be back with more in a minute. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and goodbye for now.